Macbeth is one of William Shakespeare's most famous tragedies, and it tells the story of a Scottish nobleman named Macbeth who becomes consumed by ambition and descends into madness and tyranny. Here is a summary of the play. Act 1. The play begins with three witches meeting on a Scottish heath and predicting that Macbeth will become the King of Scotland. Macbeth and his friend Banquo, both generals in the Scottish army, encounter the witches. They are intrigued by the prophecies but are unsure of their meaning. Macbeth and Lady Macbeth receive news that Macbeth has been named Thane of Cawdor, one of the prophecies, and they start plotting to fulfill the rest of the witches' predictions by murdering King Duncan. Act 2. Macbeth murders King Duncan while he is a guest at Macbeth's castle. Macbeth becomes increasingly paranoid and guilty after the murder. He is crowned King of Scotland, but his guilt and ambition lead him to commit further acts of violence, including the murder of Banquo. Act 3. Macbeth's paranoia deepens as he suspects that Banquo's descendants will one day threaten his rule. He hires murderers to kill Banquo and his son Flance, succeeding in killing Banquo but failing to kill Flance. Macbeth is haunted by Banquo's ghost during a royal banquet, which disturbs the nobles in attendance. Act 4. Macbeth seeks out the witches again to learn more about his future. The witches provide him with a series of prophecies, including one that seems to suggest he's invincible until Birnam Wood, a forest, comes to Dunsinane, his castle. Macbeth orders the murder of Macduff's family, further solidifying his descent into madness. Act 5. Lady Macbeth's guilt and descent into madness become evident as she sleepwalks and tries to wash imaginary bloodstains from her hands. Macbeth faces a rebellion led by Scottish nobles, including Macduff, who has fled to England. Birnam Wood appears to move toward Dunsinane as the rebels use tree branches as camouflage. Macduff confronts Macbeth, revealing that he was born by caesarean section and not of woman born as Macbeth had been led to believe. Macbeth is killed by Macduff, and Malcolm, King Duncan's son, is declared the rightful king. The play explores themes of ambition, guilt, fate, and the corrupting influence of power. Macbeth's tragic downfall is a result of his unchecked ambition and the moral decay that ensues when he chooses to pursue power at any cost.